They had to give them a song together, right? I'm so excited for this. Hey dolls, welcome back, and if you were new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we are going to react to the movie Descendants, The Rise of Red. This comes as a request from Sarah. Sarah is at the tier where we get to request specific episodes of certain shows or different content over on Patreon, and we have been planning this one for a while. We have been planning this request since the teaser dropped and the trailer dropped. I am so excited for this, Sarah. I know you are as well, both major Descendants fans. I did not realize that it has been almost exactly 10 years since the first one came out. I think they said it was 9 years, if I'm not mistaken. To get back into this world, this whole kind of universe of these children is going to be really fun. I know that we're going to get some new characters. I know that we're going back in time, so we are also going to visit our oldies but goodies. Kind of goodies. Well, goodies at that time, I guess. What I'm most excited for is seeing Brandy and Paolo back in the roles of Cinderella and Prince Charming, because as you can see here, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, that was my Cinderella. I was 8 when it came out. That was my Cinderella. I watched that every single day for probably a year or two straight. I loved that movie. So when I had heard that they were coming back as Cinderella and Prince Charming, I legitimately teared up. I was so happy and so excited. We've waited long enough. Let's jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like, but it's like if you do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring the link that will see you notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube. In addition, more, don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions or at JessieDobbie for Twitter. Link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages, where you can find awesome merch that our brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. I am wearing my East High Drama Department shirt and obviously my Disney hat for Dara. We have Dara, High School Musical, the series alum, and I am excited to see her in a different role. I don't think I've actually ever seen her in a different role aside from that show, so it's gonna be fun to check out High School Musical, the series, and all 3 movies fully unedited over on Patreon, edited on YouTube, so go check it out. But without further ado, this is my official reaction to Descendants, The Rise of Red. I'm gonna try to do the best edit that I can, but YouTube has been very on top of my butt with music and even just leaving too many clips in. Like, they took away all of my Bridgerton reactions, they gave them back, but I had to re-edit them, so I'm gonna do my best. But if you want to see the full reaction, Patreon's probably your best bet.
This is Auradon, formed 30 years ago when Beast married Belle.
The best Disney princess.
Simple.
May I say.
By banishing the villains. I helped Mal and Ben free the Isle. They're sailing off with Jay and Evie on a new adventure, forming alliances.
I made us tea. Fairy godmother.
I think I can handle a few prep school kids.
Be careful, sweetie.
Pirates!
All the kingdoms are welcome.
That's already our school policy.
Even Wonderland.
Wonderland. No. Oh, Wonderland is hostile.
And why do you think Mal put me in charge if she didn't want to shake things up around here?
It's a very good point.
This is for Princess Red.
Aww.
It's what Carlos would have wanted. Do it in honor of him.
It's so sad because you know it's like that reaction was real.
Bippity.
First song? Are we getting our first song?
It's off with your head. Princess Red.
I'm a rebel, street appetite for destruction.
Her costume looks awesome.
The queen's not very friendly.
Little hearts.
Leave them for dead. Red.
Put up a damn good fight. What is that, like 20 against 1?
I won't always be there to save you. You know
Oh,
that,
Mad
right?
Hatter.
Alex Hatter, I want to be in charge of my own life.
I wasn't going to show you.
So it's your fault. It's all your fault this happens. One of my favorite things that I like about these movies is seeing the different kind of costumes and how they present these characters. I absolutely love her costume, and I really like this Mad Hatter. I love the style of the hat. I love the little watches. So far.
My time machine. But I should warn you, when you alter the fabric of time, there can be some unpredictable consequences.
I think I can live with that.
Everything
That's fine.
You could lose your
Hands it over. Tea! I should have did my hair red. I should have got tea instead of coffee. I'm ill prepared. I was just so excited to be here. The Cinderella's coming!
You sound like your mother.
Don't listen to him. Your father's never cared about what other people think.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Mom. So this is love. The key to all heaven is mine.
They had to give them a song together. Seeing them together, it was really cute because I was watching an interview with the two of them. They both were like, the perfect word for this is surreal. It feels like nothing has changed, no time has passed. It's like time stood still. And it really does feel like that for me watching it. It's like, there's mom and dad. They're still together in this perfect little universe. Oh my god, I love it.
We fell in love at Castle Connect.
Oh, damn. Queen Cinderella and King Charming.
I find that outfit offensive.
I wish being me didn't offend you.
Poke thorns in his eyes. Off with his head.
So can't we just get him a cheeseburger? Call it a day. Wish him well.
Well, off with his
Hat.
hat. You are sentenced to
Toe tickles.
Get it right or I'll show you punishment.
Oh my god.
royal delivery.
Oh, it's Uma's letter.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a no.
It's gonna be, yes, so you could try to take over Ordon.
Don't embarrass me.
She's been listening to the Sabrina song.
He really wants me to come see him play tourney, so take care of your mom for me.
Oh, it looks so beautiful. Vastly different situations. In the Beast and Belle colors.
Nothing's as sweet as when you defeat all your enemies.
Is there a diamond in her tooth?
Bridget.
Bridget?
Hello. I've always wondered what it's like over there.
Hey.
I'll introduce you to the Jabberwocky.
Fun. What's a Jabberwocky?
You went to Ordon Prep? Nope, wasn't even called that yet. A mean prank was played, and ever since that fateful day, she was never quite the same.
I love the fingers.
The looking glass. You and I will rule together side by side.
I
Ooh.
don't want that. I don't want to be anything like you.
Ouch. I mean, I don't blame her, Bridget. Clearly, Bridget has some issues. Sounds like rightfully so, though, because Ella said it was a really mean prank. Let's go back to past. Come on, I'm ready.
We're more alike than you know.
Ordon Prep's new principal.
This is all hands on deck. Calling out to lost boys and girls. What's my name? What's my name?
Uma.
Feel the power. And you better get it straight, or you'll be walking the plank.
She's just kidding.
Brandy.
Kidding.
Do you mind?
I do. I'm playing my favorite game.
Uh-oh. So her army is in the card deck?
No.
I feel like you guys should have been prepared for this.
Even for you.
You finally did something useful.
I should have known this was
That's horrible.
Stop it, Bridget. You're
Yeah.
better than this.
Get her, Ella.
It was a stupid prank.
Who pulled the prank?
Turning me into a monster in front of everyone. Now that's just cruel. You will all show me the respect I deserve. I will never kneel to a tyrant. She's denied a royal order.
Oh, she was proud but scared.
These strangers? Oh, your mother.
You're a stranger to her.
Even your daughter knows it's wrong. She can't do it.
Uh-oh.
treason.
Off with her head! I love you. Mom! It's gonna be okay.
You're a petty bitch.
She's enjoying this.
Bless your heart.
Okay. So she was probably gonna use the time machine to go back like 30 seconds. But now it's hit and they're going back in time.
Not where.
When? Fairy godmother!
Bippity, boppity, boo! You sentenced her to death. Maybe not my finest moment, but I'm gonna fix it.
Why should I trust you? Your mom just staged a violent coup. We'll work together until history is rewritten.
She takes over, you'll be the next Princess of Ordon.
I wasn't crazy about that song. It was okay. Was I the only one who felt like the instrumentals were extremely loud? I have headphones on and I'm like struggling to hear the words. I felt like the vocals were really low. I hope we get more like musical-esque kind of songs. I feel like we've just had like really upbeat, crazy rock songs.
It's only a matter of time before she tries to turn me into her mini-me. Accept your mission.
That was a really odd way to get out of it too. It just like went away. It didn't feel like there was an ending.
Merlin Academy. That's what Ordon Prep used to be called. I love history, don't you?
No, not really. Robbie's obsessed with history. I'm a math girly.
That's where my parents fell in love. It's like
isn't that the It's a Small World? Sorry. Tickets available until the stroke of midnight.
That must be why the watch sent us back to this moment in time. It's before my mom turns into my mom.
Late for class, ladies.
Oh my gosh, it's Merlin.
Yes, that's what it is. No, then that's not safe. It's not safe.
That's not safe.
Bridget and Ella, split up and help these two get sorted, won't you?
Hi.
Aww, so weird.
Nice to meet you.
Oh wow. What is that?
Pass me the Griffin Claw, please.
Please.
I love your outfit, by the way.
I never had to.
Oh!
Ew.
Oh.
Worried a commoner might rub off on you.
No. How many kids were at your old school?
One.
I was homeschooled too.
I was wondering why Red didn't have like a crew that she was running with in the beginning. There are no kids like at all. I didn't realize that. I thought that it was just her that was invited because she was the princess. That sucks.
Fabulous flamingo feather cupcakes.
Her nails.
Just one, or there can be side effects. You get more with sugar than salt.
Do you now?
And a lot of positivity. Sometimes I make mistakes.
So she's not just nice, she's like an angel.
It's Jasmine and Aladdin.
Call us Gelatin.
He's like
Gelatin.
Okay, that's my dad.
I mean, he is very charming. She can't help it.
My only friend is Ella, but with time and a few more treats.
Look for a handful of golden hook. More keys, the name better run and hide.
Son of Morgana! Hades! Sarah!
Ursula's baby sister.
Okay.
Maleficent's hair. So that's Uma's aunt.
Oh, sure.
Put together.
Rude.
Put together because it's not.
My name's Bridget.
Is this Monty from Dead Boy Detectives? He looks so familiar. I think this is Monty from I just marathoned the entire first season on Patreon for a Patreon request, and it was really good. And I'm pretty sure that's Monty.
Hey! The code of conduct prohibits theft and bullying. I'll rip that magic tongue out of your throat.
Whoa! Okay.
Wait! That's too many.
What are the side effects? She gonna turn into a flamingo? Maleficent and Hades are together.
Pretty sure we just found out who's gonna do the prank. I don't know.
I will destroy her!
We've had 4 songs so far. I really liked the first one and I really liked this last one. I really didn't like the one that when they came to the school. I felt like the atmosphere was really bland, too fast paced, I feel, of a song when we just had one like that. And then they just like stopped it and it ended. I didn't really love it, but I did like this last one.
That was amazing. You ladies bested Uliana.
Will you go to Castle Coming with me?
But you just said...
I despise everything it stands for.
Not what I expected.
Get back to work. Or no supper.
You guys can stay, but you have to help me with my chores. They were a reward. A reward for what? Does it really count as being a good person if you're getting a reward for it?
It's funny because she's the one who did it.
It's pretty wild, huh? Bridget is the strongest person I know.
Aww.
Even when people are awful to her.
So that's why she breaks.
I said I was sorry.
Well, sorry doesn't buy me a new vase. Now does it?
Next time, don't be such a princess. But that was so unfair.
I guess it was so painful she never told her any of this, because you would think that she would know.
It's the VKs.
She's so good.
Justice, dressed up like the sweetest dessert.
Turn her into a monster.
Perfect.
I'd love to have a daughter who thinks for herself.
Hurt people hurt people.
Is that the looking glass?
I love surprises. I mean, why would I want to spoil the future?
So nice to see
Oh
you.
no!
Where is she?
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Principal Merlin locked them up in his office and enchanted them.
Got it. Technically speaking, they probably could just go to Principal Merlin.
You sound like your mom. Thank you. And how'd that work out for her?
Girl, too far.
Wow.
Your mother is murdering people left and right.
Bad people don't think that they're bad. Trust me.
You're a nice girl, but your princess is showing.
Your princess is showing.
I knew you'd have the answer.
Thanks.
That's so cute that even in the past, even when she doesn't know, she still goes to her mom for advice and for help to point her in the right direction. She knows the essence of that good person, of that person who raised her and kind of guides her with her problems is still in there, even though it's not developed yet. That was a good one. She shouldn't be doing this by herself. Gotta have some kind of backup.
Oh, should I do a wolf howl or like a dog howl?
Let's go to tell Merlin! No!
It was time to lose the glass shoes.
Get your slimy suckers off that.
Oh.
I don't think so.
So they're trapping it. Frozen.
Hexia!
Hexia.
Merlin enchanted the cookbook so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
You should probably open this then.
Huh.
These are definitely the wrong hands. You do so much good, Red. I'm sorry it took me so long to see it.
It worked. Sparks.
I could have been perma-frozen and you were only 80%.
I hope you enjoyed detention.
We did it.
I'm wondering, is this... Ooh, we only have 7 minutes left. Is this going to be one of those time loopy things where because what they did in stealing the cookbook and getting all the VKs in trouble and detention, is it because they did all of that that the prank is going to happen now? But 7 minutes left, let's see.
Playing my favorite game. Hearts!
I love bubbles.
I'm just so excited for my daughter to be here.
Well, nothing I say is gonna top that. So, have a great year, y'all.
We did it.
All right, so it worked.
It's likely you'll get to try something spicy.
Well, Uma was like in the middle of a speech, and now they're all just like...
Getting what you want can be dangerous, especially when you mess with the fabric of time.
Oh, insinuating
You didn't
we're gonna
think
get a
that was the end of
sequel?
the story.
No.
Did you?
It was a very abrupt ending. All right, there you have it, my official reaction to Descendants: The Rise of Red. I liked it. It was good. It was fun. I do have to say, I feel like it ended quite abruptly. I thought they were gonna steal the cookbook. I thought we were gonna go to the dance. I thought we were gonna still see them attempt to do the curse and to see exactly what happened. I was thinking, so she gets turned into this monster and we think it's Ileana, and maybe it's not. I thought it was gonna be this whole spin on where it was really Ella. They were gonna do the curse and Ella could have stopped it, but she was with Charming because she specifically says, you were with your prince, insinuating she was the one who did it, or she could have stopped it or helped, but she was with Charming. But no, it was everything that they said. I feel like it wasn't bad, but the first 3 movies were very intricate with the storyline, with where they took the characters. They were very smart and very skillfully done. And I'm not saying that this isn't, but it was a lot more simple than I was expecting, which again isn't bad. It just, for the first 3 movies being so jam-packed with adventure and excitement and like a bad storyline, I was just like, oh, okay, that was a little simpler than I thought it was gonna be. I really liked the first half. I feel like the first half was a lot stronger than the second half. I did enjoy a lot of the songs. My favorite definitely was Red. The very beginning, the very first one was Red. Perfect Revenge was really good. I mean, you can't go wrong with Dara's voice. She's freaking incredible. So that was really fun. Hands Dirty, because I like the whole sentiment of like mom teaching the daughter, even though they're both the same age, and you know, life lessons, and just like a sweet, happy, upbeat song. I have to say, I think Dara's character was definitely my favorite out of everybody, but again, it's her. How could you not freaking love her? She is a powerhouse of a singer, of an actress. Like, she's just absolutely incredible performer. So seeing her in this was really awesome. I loved all of the characters and the VKs especially. That was my favorite part of the first 3 Descendants movies, was seeing who would pop up. Like Grumpy, or it was Dopey or Grumpy? I can't remember. One of the 7 dwarfs. Happy? Oh god, whose kid was it? It was one of the 7 dwarfs. I was like, oh my god, that's their kid, that's cool. Like, things like that, it was really fun. So having all the VKs with Ileana was really cool. Morgie, I was like, Morgana, and then it was Merlin Academy. So for those of you who don't know, Morgana is from Merlin, which I am actually reacting to over on Patreon. I have to pick that up again. But that was really cool to see. Also, Maleficent and Hades. We know that is Mal's parents, so to see them like holding hands and hanging out as young kids. Maleficent's hair, that was really fun. I feel like their performances could have been a little stronger. And Hook, we saw a young Hook too. I feel like their performances could have been a little stronger. When you have such a powerhouse like Dara leading in this main role as a VK, as the main VK, you really need that good support. Nothing against the people who were those characters, because they did really good. They did well. I also feel like there wasn't a lot of dialogue, and it wasn't a lot for them to do anything with. But maybe that's because Dara is such a badass. So it's like, it's hard to, you know, to follow up with that. But maybe if they were elevated slightly in their acting and what they did in regards to concocting these plans to try and get them, it would have been a little better. I loved Red. I think Red was a really good character. I like that she has a little bit of sass, a little bit of spicy, as they kept saying, but deep down inside, she really is a good person. She just wants to be a kid and like be who she is. I liked Chloe. She was the perfect mix of Ella, of Cinderella, and Charming. Obviously, my favorite part was seeing Brandy and Paolo. My heart, I literally started crying because it's just, oh my god, that is like the most amazing thing from my childhood, again, was that movie. And seeing them together on screen again was just, it was something I never thought that we would get, or never considered getting. Like, why would we? And now here it is. I remember hearing that they were going to be in it and just being like, oh my god, I'm going to lose my So that was awesome, and they did fantastic. They were wonderful. I liked Maddox Hatter. I really liked that character. Again, I like the whole look of him. I like that he's the one that gives Red the time machine. I wish that we saw him again, but I guess I get why that couldn't be possible. I think that they could have done a lot more, but with a time frame of an hour and a half, I get why they didn't. How long were the other ones? I feel like the other ones... Yeah, see, the other ones were longer. The first one was an hour and 55 minutes, hour and 56 for the second, hour and 50 for the third. So this one was a little shorter. This one was an hour and 35. I want to watch that. An hour and 35 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, it was. Yeah, this one was an hour and 35 minutes. So I feel like if they took like a little bit more time, they could have developed certain situations and certain characters better. They even showed Aladdin and Jasmine at the introduction of Principal Uma. And then when we did the flashback, what would they say? Call me Jaladin. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. That's so cool. We get Jasmine and Aladdin. And then there was just like, they were gone. They like never came back. I'm like, what the heck? Wait, Principal Merlin seemed like a really fun character, but we only got to interact with him a few times. And so I think they could have did more with him. Fairy Godmother, Faye, and I think they could have done a lot more with her being like goofy and silly and messing up the magic. I just feel like with all of that's one of the things that I really liked in the first three, where it was like, who's this? Who's that? Like, what kid is this? What kid is that? What are they gonna do? And watching the defining characteristics to kind of like figure out who it was. In this one, they were like, here's Aladdin, here's Jafar, here's Charming. It's just like, you couldn't figure it out for yourself because they were just telling you, and I wanted to guess. But I clearly think that they are going to do another one of these, because at the end here we have Uma saying, oh, you thought that was the end of the story? So I feel like this was almost like a building block to another trilogy, right? It was number 4 technically, but it doesn't say Descendants 4. It says Descendants: The Rise of Red. So I'm assuming we're going to have probably this made into a trilogy if it does well. And to be honest with you, it was good. So I think it will do well. We also have to think of the new generation, right? I'm going off of my Descendants movies, which was 10 years ago at this point. That was mine. Those were mine. That was my generation. The newer era now, like I said, a lot of the songs were upbeat and poppy. And I think that a lot of kids that this will appeal to in this generation will like that. It's like that upbeat, happier, TikTok-y kind of dance, kind of music, as to where I like songs in musicals that carry the story through. I think that's, again, why I liked Hands Dirty, because there's a purpose for the song. And like Red, that was the introduction of Red. Perfect Revenge, she's talking about what she's gonna do for this revenge. And so I liked those songs a lot, because they carried the story through. The other ones were really good, but most of them felt like they were just singing a song and doing it for like a music video purpose, kind of almost. But I just wish that there was a little more sustenance to the story. Like Perfect Revenge, perfect example. Perfect Revenge was such a bad song, and it was such buildup of like, oh my God, this is crazy, she's gonna steal the book and she's gonna make the dessert, and all this chaos is gonna happen, and then they're just like, nope, we got the book back, hee done. Okay, let's go back in time. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, there's nothing crazy happening. But it did make it a little difficult, considering there was only Red and Chloe. Like, I know we have Bridget and Ella too, but with our original Descendants, our OG Descendants, we have Mal, we have Evie, we have Carlos, we have Jay. We have the 4 of them, and we can jump around to these 4 different characters in these 4 different situations with these 4 different storylines, as opposed to Red and Chloe, who were together and have a main objective. I did enjoy it. I did like it. If I were to go back and rewatch one, it would probably be the last one that I would choose. I just love the original so much. The first one is freaking fantastic. The second one, the introduction of Uma, was incredible. The third one, being introduced to all of these characters and the growth and how everything changed, and it was just so good. It was such a good ladder to climb. So I really do, I have high hopes for this. I have high hopes for this. I love the Queen of Hearts. She was a great villain. I will take Brandy in anything. And they do have two really strong leads. Red and Chloe, the girls who played them, were fantastic. So overall, I had a good time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know which Descendants is your favorite, who's your favorite character, and if you're looking forward to a second one of these. Don't forget, this is fully unedited over on Patreon. Sarah, thank you so much for your request. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.